Alright, hello there. This is a tutorial for Ariel by Babes in Toyland. So yeah. So before we start, I just want to say that the main riff in the song during the verses, it has a bunch of little random variations that don't really have much of a pattern. Basically just different open strings being hit every so often. You know, if you know the song, then you obviously have heard it, but it would take a while to go through every single little thing in this video, and it would also be pretty difficult to memorize it all while playing. However, I have tabbed it all out if you want to learn each little detail and nuance, but here I will give you the basics and then you can play whatever you like. So starting with the first part for the intro, it goes like this. So that starts on an F sharp power chord, and it's kind of picked, so 2nd fret low E string, and 4th fret on the A and the D. So starting by picking that low E, then the A string, then the open G, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick the 2nd fret again, so it goes like this. Then you're gonna go to the 3rd fret on the low E, but keep your fingers on the 4th fret the same. So you're gonna pick 3rd fret low E, and then the 4th fret on the A string. And this time, I will say this time around, you pick the D string on the 4th fret instead of the open G. So then you go to an E power chord, so that is open low E, 2nd fret A and D, and you just strum that and let it ring out. So that's the first part for the intro. Then after that, it's kind of the same riff, it's just a little different, and it's repeated 11 times. So it starts like this. So that starts out the same, picking 2nd fret low E, then 4th A, then open G, then back to 2nd fret, so then to 3rd fret low E, then 4th fret A string, then open G, then again back to the E power chord. But after letting that ring out for just a sec, you pick the A string on the 2nd fret, and then the high E and B like this. So then after you do that, you start over the same, after doing the E and picking the A string and all that, you'll pick the open G twice, and the D string on the 2nd fret twice. So for 10 times, you'll alternate back and forth between those two parts. So first going, then for the 11th time before going into the pre-chorus, you'll start the same, so but then after hitting that A string, you'll just hit the high E and B strings together and let it ring out. So like this. And again, if you listen to the song, there's a lot of random variations and, you know, stuff like that. But those two parts are kind of the most played, and they give you like a basis for it, and that's how I played it before I actually went through and learned every single little detail. So again, I've tabbed it all out if you want to see it, but I just thought it would be too confusing of a video to explain it all here. If you want me to, let me know, but anyways. And now for the pre-chorus, it goes like this. So that's starting basically with a B power chord, just including all the open strings. So 2nd fret A string, 4th fret D and G strings. And you're also going to include the open B and high E. So you strum that 4 times like this. Then you want to move whatever finger you're using to the 3rd fret A string. think Kat does it with her first finger live, but I like doing it with my middle finger better. But you want to keep your other fingers on the 4th fret, D and G, and also keeping the open strings in there. So you strum that 3 times like this. So then go to an A sus chord, so open A string, then 2nd fret on the D and the G, then the open high E and B. And that is strummed 9 times with this rhythm. And that is all repeated 4 times. Then going to the chorus, it sounds like this. So that's starting on an E major chord, so open low E, 2nd fret A and D, and 1st fret G string. And you strum that 4 times. Then go into an F sharp power chord, so 2nd fret low E, 4th fret A and D, and strumming that 3 times. Well, that was actually 2 times. Then going to G, which is 3rd on the low E and 5th on the A and D. You strum that 9 times, kind of like the same way before. Then it repeats again the same, but when you get to the G power chord, it's strummed like this. So starting by strumming 6 times like I did, then strumming quickly down, 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 like that. Then it goes back to how we played it the first time around, so. And then the last time it does what we just did. Then it's back to the verse, which is the same but only repeated 4 times, so. I hit some other open strings there on accident, but that's basically what she does in the song, so. And then it goes into the solo, which is luckily a super easy solo. So here that is. So starting on the 12th fret high E, picking 3 times like this. Then going to the 11th, picking twice. Then go back to the 12th fret and pick it once and give it a little vibrato. Then pick it normally 5 times. Then slide from the 12th fret to the 15th fret like this 2 times. Then go all the way up to the 18th fret and pick it 3 times, just normally like so. Then start to bend it like this. So pick it 4 times while bending. Then start to release it. And slide back down. So all together. Then pick 12 3 times like this. Then slide down to 11. Then back to 12. And then pick 12 3 times again. So like this. Then again, slide from 12 to 15 twice. Then go to the 18th fret and pick it 3 times. Then go to the 20th fret and bend it 4 times. Then release it. So all together, it should sound like this. And after that, it's back to the chorus, but it's a little different. So you start by strumming the E chord 4 times. Then the F sharp only twice. Then the G power chord 9 times. Then repeating, but you only strum the E chord 2 times. Then the F sharp 2 times. Then do the little thing with the G again, so 6 times. Then repeat how it was the first time around, like this. Then on the final time, strum the E twice. Then the F sharp power chord twice. Then to end it off, you just do the G power chord and let it ring. And that is the whole song. Again, lots of open strings, kind of sloppily played. You know, you can kind of mess around with it. But yeah, hope this was helpful.